Welcome everyone. Today's video is not just about English. It's about your voice, your confidence, your identity. You've studied English for years. You know the grammar. You know the vocabulary. You understand movies. You read articles. You even think in English sometimes. But when you try to speak, your mind goes blank. Your tongue feels stuck. Your voice sounds weak. Your mouth cannot move the way you want. It's like you have a voice in your head, but it's locked behind your lips. And today, we are going to break that lock. Because speaking English is not just about what you know in your brain. It's about what your mouth can say. Let me say that again. Knowing English is not the same as saying English. You don't need more books. You don't need more apps. What you need now is training. Real training. Mouth training. This video is going to be a complete guide on how to train your mouth to talk in English, clearly, confidently, and naturally. We are going to show you the powerful truth. Your brain understands English, but your mouth has never been trained to speak it. You've been a listener. You've been a reader. But now, it's time to become a speaker. This is not just a video. This is a full transformation. And if you follow every single step, you will never feel afraid to speak again. Let's begin. Let's start with the most important truth. You already know English. You can understand it. You can read it. Sometimes you even think in English. So why can't you speak fluently? Why do the words disappear from your mouth when you need them the most? Why do you freeze in front of people? Because your mouth has never been trained to speak English. Let me explain. 1. Your mouth is still trained in your native language. From childhood, your mouth muscles have learned one thing: how to speak your first language. Your lips, tongue, jaw, and vocal cords have built muscle memory. They've been moving in the same way for 10, 20, or 30 years. And now, suddenly, you want to speak a different language. A language with different sounds, different rhythms, different pronunciation patterns. But your mouth doesn't know how. It's like asking a football player to suddenly dance ballet. Same body, but completely different training. So when you try to speak English, your brain gives the command, but your mouth is confused. It's trying to use old movements to create new sounds. And that's why you feel stuck. You are not dumb. You are not slow. You are simply untrained. 2. Speaking is a physical skill, not just a mental skill. Think of singing. Can you learn to sing by only reading about music? No, you have to use your voice. You have to practice the sounds, the rhythm, the breathing. English is the same. Speaking English is a physical activity. It's not just about knowledge. It's about training your mouth muscles to move in a new way. Just like a musician trains fingers, just like a dancer trains legs, you must train your lips, your tongue, your jaw. And this kind of training doesn't happen by just watching videos or listening to podcasts. It only happens when you speak, again and again and again. Not once, not twice, but hundreds of times. Your mouth must be trained like an athlete trains for a race. 3. You've spent years learning English, but almost no time saying English. Most English learners do this. They watch English videos. They read English stories. They write essays or notes. But how much time do they actually speak English aloud every day? Usually 0 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes during a class. But compare that to your native language. You've spoken it for thousands of hours. That's why you sound natural in your first language and nervous in English. It's not because you're bad at languages. It's because you haven't trained your speaking muscles. Your mouth has not practiced enough. That's the missing piece. And the good news? You can change it. 4. The secret is mouth repetition. Every fluent speaker, every confident communicator, every great English speaker you admire, they didn't get fluent by accident. They practiced out loud. They repeated the same phrases again and again. They spoke when they were alone. They trained their mouth like a musician trains scales. That's what you need now. Not more grammar, not more vocabulary, not more silence. You need sound. You need repetition. You need mouth training. And that's what this video will teach you. Step by step. Because when you train your mouth to speak English, you don't have to think about the sentence. It just flows. You don't feel nervous because your lips already know what to say. You don't sound robotic because your rhythm becomes natural. You don't sound confused. You sound confident. Secret 1. Shadowing with emotion. Shadowing means listening to a sentence spoken by a native speaker and immediately trying to copy it. Not just the words, but the way it sounds. But here's the problem. Most learners copy the words without copying the emotion. They sound flat, robotic, lifeless. That's not real speaking. Real speaking is alive. Real English has energy. It has tone, volume, pitch, rhythm, pauses, speed, stress. If you don't copy all those things, you're not shadowing. You're just repeating. And repeating without emotion is like exercising without moving your body fully. You won't get the results you want. So from today, you must shadow with full emotion. That means when you copy a sentence, you must raise your voice when they raise theirs. Drop it when they drop. Pause where they pause. Stretch the sounds they stretch. And most importantly, feel the emotion behind the words. If the sentence is happy, smile and say it like you're happy. If it's angry, say it with force. If it's romantic, make your voice soft. If it's serious, speak with control. Because when you train like this, your mouth muscles learn how to express feelings in English. This is what makes you sound natural. This is what builds real fluency. Why does this method work? Because it connects your brain, mouth, and emotions all together. Your brain listens, your emotions feel, and your mouth produces. That's full training. That's how babies learn. That's how actors learn. That's how powerful speakers train. And that's what most English learners never do. They only train the brain, they ignore the mouth, and they forget the emotion. But emotion is the engine. It's the energy that moves your words forward. So choose a real speaker, not AI voice, from YouTube, movies, or TED Talks. Pick a 30-second clip. Play one sentence. Pause the video. Now shadow the sentence. Copy it with the same emotion, same speed, same volume, same pauses. Record yourself. Compare your voice to theirs. Do it again. Repeat this every day for 5 to 10 minutes. You are not just learning English. You are training your mouth to express emotion in English. And when you do this for 30 days, your voice will sound completely different. You will start to sound like a speaker, not a student. Secret 2. Over-exaggeration. Drill. Have you ever felt like your English is too soft? That your words are not coming out clearly? That people ask you to repeat again and again? That's because you are speaking like a learner, with small, lazy mouth movements. Your lips barely open. Your tongue stays quiet. Your jaw doesn't move. But fluent English requires energy, movement, space. That's where this secret comes in. You must over-exaggerate your words during practice. Yes. Speak like you are in a drama, like you're on stage, like you're performing for an audience of 1,000 people. This is not how you'll speak in real life. This is how you train your mouth to move. Why over-exaggeration builds fluency. Imagine you're training for a marathon. You run with heavy weights on your ankles. Why? Because when you remove the weights, running feels easier. Over-exaggeration is like those weights. It stretches your mouth. It activates your muscles. It teaches you every sound deeply. It makes your real speaking feel lighter and easier. If you only practice at the same soft, small level you speak in daily life, your muscles stay lazy. But when you speak big, your muscles get stronger. You learn to open your mouth fully. Pronounce every syllable clearly. Feel the difference between ship and sheep. Hear your own voice with more control. This gives you clarity, and clarity gives you confidence. Most people feel nervous speaking English because they don't trust how they sound. This drill changes that. You train so loud, so clear, so exaggerated, that normal speaking starts to feel easy. Do this every day for 5 minutes. Take a short English paragraph, a speech, story, article, or even a dialogue. Stand in front of a mirror. Read it very slowly, but with big mouth movements. Exaggerate every sound. Stretch your lips. Push your tongue. Open your jaw. Record your voice and listen. Repeat the same paragraph 5 times, louder and clearer each time. Say it like an actor. Say it like you're performing. You can even make your hands move with your mouth. That's okay. Let your whole body speak, because you're building not just language. You're building a speaking system inside your body. And once your body learns how to speak clearly, your brain stops worrying. Your English starts flowing. Your confidence comes back. Your voice becomes strong. Your message becomes powerful. Secret 3. Tongue push-ups. When people think of fluency, they think of vocabulary. When people think of pronunciation, they think of accent. But there's one tool that controls almost everything you say, and most learners never train it. It's your tongue. Yes, the tongue is not just a muscle. It's the engine of sound. Without your tongue, you cannot. Say the difference between 3 and tree. Say R and L clearly. Pronounce long words smoothly. Control your rhythm and speed. Yet most learners never practice it. You've been training your brain. Now it's time to train your tongue. That's what tongue push-ups are for. What are tongue push-ups? Tongue push-ups are daily drills that train your tongue to move fast, strong, and accurately for English sounds. They're just like gym push-ups. But instead of building chest muscles, you build sound muscles. If your tongue is lazy, your sounds will be lazy. If your tongue is slow, your words will sound slow. If your tongue is weak, you will never sound confident, no matter how smart you are. This is a truth that most English learners never hear. Try saying this word, 33. Now try saying, 3 threatening things. Now try, truly thrilling. If your tongue feels tired or twisted, that's exactly why you need tongue push-ups. You can't run if your legs are weak. You can't speak fluently if your tongue is not flexible. Why is the tongue so important in English? English has many sounds that require very specific tongue movements. The th sound, as in think, thank, 3. Your tongue must come between your teeth, not behind. The R sound, as in run, around, correct. The tongue must curl but not touch the roof. The L sound, as in love, little, long. The tip must touch the upper teeth ridge gently. the S and esh sounds, as in see, she, ship, sip. Slight position change, but huge pronunciation difference. Training these takes muscle control, and muscle control only comes from repetition. Do this daily for 5 to 10 minutes. You can break it into 2 sessions, morning and evening. Step 1. Tongue warm-up. Start by relaxing your tongue. Push your tongue out of your mouth slowly. Hold for 5 seconds. Move it left to right, like a wiper. 10 times. Circle it around your lips slowly. 5 rounds clockwise, 5 counter. This prepares your tongue for control. Step 2. Sound training. The drill. Say these out loud, slowly, and clearly. Think. Thank. 30. Throw. 1,000. Make sure your tongue comes between your teeth every time. Now combine. 30,000 thinkers. Throw 33 things. Repeat 10 times. Step 3. R and L training. Say this slowly, right, light, real, rail, really. Now combine. Really, rare, roll. Railroad, rolling, right. Repeat 10 times, slowly at first, then faster. Step 4. Tongue Twister Challenge. Try this one. 3 gray geese in a green field grazing. And this. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Mistakes mean your muscles are waking up. The goal is not perfection. The goal is strength, flexibility, and awareness. After 30 days of doing tongue push-ups, your pronunciation will change. You'll feel more in control of your speaking. And for the first time, you'll know what fluent people already know. Fluency is not magic. It's muscle memory. Secret 4. Mirror and smile method. Now let's talk about one of the most underestimated tools in the world of language learning. Your mirror. That's right. A simple mirror, the one in your bathroom or bedroom, can completely transform how you speak English. And when combined with a powerful technique like smiling, it becomes a tool that improves clarity, confidence, pronunciation, eye contact, facial expression, fluency. When you speak in front of a mirror, something changes. You start to see yourself. You become more aware of your lips, your jaw, your eyes, your posture. You become more present with your voice. That awareness is power. Most English learners don't even know what their face looks like when they speak. But communication is not just words. It's body language. It's facial expression. It's how you present yourself. The mirror gives you instant feedback. You can catch lazy lips, closed mouth, weak jaw movement, nervous eye contact, tight shoulders. When you see yourself every day, you become your own coach. You adjust, you improve, you build a speaking presence. Now let's talk about the second part. Smiling. Smiling does more than make you look friendly. It relaxes your jaw. It opens your lips wider. It energizes your voice. It creates rhythm in your speech. It boosts your confidence instantly. Speaking English while smiling sends a signal to your brain. I'm safe. I'm happy. I'm enjoying this. And when your brain feels safe, your voice flows more naturally. Smiling also helps you. Avoid mumbling. Speak more clearly. Feel more confident even when you're nervous. Most great speakers train themselves to speak with a smile. Not because they're always happy, but because it makes them sound better and feel stronger. Step 1. Stand in front of the mirror. Look at yourself. Make eye contact with your reflection. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed, mouth ready. Step 2. Warm up with a smile. Smile naturally. Not fake, just gentle. Say, I can speak English. My voice is strong. I am improving every day. Repeat these lines while smiling, 3 times each. You're not just practicing, you're programming your mind. Step 3. Read aloud with expression. Pick a short paragraph. As you read, watch your lips, watch your mouth. Smile while you speak. Even serious lines can be said with grace. Step 4. Talk to yourself. Now say something about your day. In English, while watching yourself. Like, today I woke up at 7 a.m., made tea, and planned my day. I feel excited to improve my English speaking. Right now, I am training my mouth to speak fluently. The more you talk to yourself with confidence, the more natural English becomes. You're not just practicing language, you're building identity. You're becoming the kind of person who owns their voice. When you do this mirror and smile method every single day, something magical happens. You stop being afraid of how you sound. You become familiar with your speaking face. You learn to love the process of speaking. You speak not like a student, but like a speaker. This is how professionals train. This is how actors prepare. This is how you will transform your English. Secret 5. Muscle memory repetition. Fluent English is not stored in your brain. It's stored in your muscles. Yes, in the tiny muscles of your lips, your tongue, your jaw, and your vocal cords. That's why this secret is so important. It's called muscle memory repetition, and if you apply it consistently, your fluency will never be the same again. What is muscle memory? Muscle memory is what allows your body to do something automatically, without thinking. Think of how you type on a keyboard. Do you think where every letter is? No, your fingers just know. Think of how you ride a bicycle. Do you balance consciously? No. Your body remembers the movement. That is muscle memory. Now here's the key. You must build the same memory in your mouth for English sentences. Right now, your brain knows English, but your mouth doesn't. Because your muscles have not repeated the right English patterns enough times. And without repetition, your fluency cannot grow. You'll always feel stuck. But when you repeat the same phrase over and over, your mouth starts to remember. Suddenly, you don't have to think of the sentence. It just comes out. That's fluency. That's confidence. That's what repetition gives you. Most English learners learn something new every day. A new word, a new phrase, a new idiom. But they forget to repeat the same thing every day. That's like going to the gym and doing a new exercise every day without building strength in any one area. Real transformation comes from doing the same small thing again and again and again. When you repeat a sentence 100 times, your mouth owns it. When you repeat a phrase 500 times, your fluency changes forever. This is not boring. This is mastery. Start with simple, powerful sentences that are used every day. I don't know yet, but I'll find out. Can you say that again, please? I understand what you're saying. I'd love to learn more about that. Let me think about it for a second. That sounds interesting. Tell me more. These are anchor sentences. Sentences that appear in real conversations. If your mouth knows 100 of these perfectly, you'll speak with confidence in 90% of situations. How to build muscle memory. Step-by-step practice. Step 1. Choose 5 useful sentences. Pick sentences that you actually want to use in life, not random textbook lines. Step 2. Repeat each one 50 to 100 times. Say each sentence out loud, clearly, with emotion. Don't whisper. Don't say it flat. Speak like a confident person. Stand up, walk around, use your full voice. For example, I'm still learning, but I'll do my best. Say this 100 times. The first 10 times will feel mechanical. The next 20 will feel easier. The next 30 will feel natural. By 100, it becomes part of you. Step 3. Record yourself after 100 reps. Say the same sentence once, naturally. You'll notice something. Your speed has increased, your voice is stronger, and your tone is more natural. That's the power of repetition. Do this every day with 5 new sentences. Keep a notebook. Build your muscle memory collection. In 30 days, you'll have 150 fully trained sentences in your mouth. That's a foundation of fluency that no app or grammar book can ever give you. This is not fake fluency. This is real fluency, built from the ground up, and it only takes repetition. Secret 6. Record and imitate yourself. Let's now talk about one of the most powerful, underrated, and personal tools in English learning: your own voice. Most learners fear their voice. They hate how they sound in English. So what do? They avoid it. They never record themselves. They never listen back. They never correct. They just hope one day their English will get better. But the truth is, you cannot fix what you don't hear. If you don't know how you sound, how will you improve? And that's why this secret is so powerful. It's called record and imitate yourself. You will become your own teacher, your own coach, your own mirror, your own feedback system. When you record yourself speaking English, 3 things happen. 1. You become aware of your real pronunciation. You hear your speed, tone, rhythm, clarity, and mistakes. 2. You identify your weak areas. Maybe you say too much. Maybe you speak too fast. Maybe you drop the S in plurals. 3. You develop self-correction ability. You can now compare your voice to native speakers and adjust your tone, sound, or pace. This is something that no teacher can do for you, because this feedback is real, raw, and personal. It's your voice, your habit, your improvement. Once you record and listen, now comes the next step: imitation. Listen to your recording and try to copy yourself again, but better. Clean the pronunciation. Add more clarity. Smooth the rhythm. Speak with more life. Every time you copy and improve your own version, you are building a better speaker inside you. This process is powerful because you learn to listen with a professional ear. You stop fearing your mistakes. You start owning your voice. The voice that once scared you becomes your weapon, your tool, your identity. You no longer sound like a learner trying to speak. You sound like you, speaking with power. Step 1. Choose a topic or paragraph. You can choose a daily English story, a topic like my day, my favorite movie, or my opinion on social media, or even 5 random sentences you repeated earlier. Step 2. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute. Use your phone. Simple voice recorder. Nothing fancy. Speak without stopping. Try to be clear, confident, and natural. Step 3. Listen carefully. Don't be shy. Don't judge. Just listen with curiosity. Ask yourself, did I speak clearly? Did I pause naturally? Did I rush? Did I mumble? Was my voice flat or full of life? Step 4. Imitate yourself. Now record the same sentence or paragraph again, but this time, fix 2 to 3 small things you noticed. Repeat this 3 times. Every repetition equals progress. This is how actors train. This is how public speakers prepare. This is how professionals grow, and this is how you become fluent. Once in a while, take a clip from a native speaker, a sentence or a paragraph. Record yourself saying it. Then compare. Adjust. Re-record. This level of self-awareness makes you unstoppable, because no one can teach you better than you once you start listening to yourself. And over time, you will notice. Your tone becomes stronger. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. Your rhythm becomes smoother. Your fear becomes smaller. Your confidence becomes real. All because you stopped running from your voice and started training it. Secret 7. Slow motion speaking. Have you ever watched a slow motion video of a dancer, an athlete, or a singer? What do you notice? Every movement becomes visible. Every step becomes clear. Every detail that was hidden in real time becomes easy to understand and follow. Now apply that to English. When you speak English in slow motion, you unlock all the hidden details your mouth has been skipping. That's why this technique is so powerful. It's called slow motion speaking. And it is one of the most effective ways to train your mouth, improve pronunciation, and gain total control over your English fluency. Most English learners do this. They try to copy fast speakers. They speak quickly because they feel nervous. They rush because they think fluency equals speed. They worry more about finishing the sentence than speaking it correctly. Speed is not fluency. Control is fluency. If you cannot say something slowly and clearly, you will never say it fast and clearly. Trying to speak fast too early is like trying to run before you've learned how to walk. It leads to confusion, mumbling, and frustration. That's why you must slow down. Speak so slowly that you feel like you're in slow motion. It may feel unnatural at first, but this is the speed your mouth needs to learn control. What happens when you speak in slow motion? You finally notice your mistakes. Did you pronounce all the syllables? Did you drop the S at the end of a word? Did your tongue go to the right place? 2. You start feeling the movement of your mouth. You feel how your lips stretch for E, how your tongue moves forward, how your jaw opens for ah sounds. 3. You build muscle memory for each sound, just like a slow motion dance builds technique. Slow motion speaking builds fluency. 4. You increase confidence, because when you speak clearly, people understand you. And when people understand you, you feel powerful. Step 1. Choose a 2 to 3 sentence script. You can write your own, or choose a short paragraph from a movie, book, or YouTube video. Like, I'm learning to speak English fluently. Every day I train my mouth with focus and passion. Step 2. Breathe deep and relax. Your goal is not to finish fast. Your goal is to say every word clearly, smoothly, and slowly. Step 3. Start speaking at half speed. Say the sentence 2 times slower than normal. Feel every syllable. Feel every movement. I am learning to speak English fluently. Now say it again, even slower. Day I train my mouth with focus and passion. Your brain may get bored. That's okay. Your mouth is learning control. This is how actors train their lines. This is how voice artists build perfection. This is how professionals fix every mistake before it becomes a habit. Step 4. Record and listen. Record yourself speaking slowly. Then listen. Are all syllables clear? Are your pauses natural? Is your voice smooth or shaky? Repeat the paragraph 5 times, each time with better clarity. Slow is the foundation of smooth. Smooth is the foundation of fast. And fast comes only after you master slow. So don't rush. Every word you slow down today becomes the sentence you speak fluently tomorrow. Secret 8. Chewing the words. Yes, you read that right. The next secret to fluent English is learning how to chew your words. When babies first eat food, They don't swallow immediately. They chew again and again, so their body learns how to digest. Words are the same. If you swallow them too quickly, without learning their shape, their sound, their rhythm, you never truly master them. That's why so many English learners speak fast but unclear, say long words wrong, drop syllables, sound robotic or confused, because they never chewed the words. This method changes that. Chewing the words means taking every word, especially the difficult ones, and training your mouth to pronounce them with full shape, full sound, full strength. It's like teaching your mouth how to eat new food. You train your lips, your tongue, your jaw, until the word becomes part of your speaking system. It builds perfect pronunciation. You don't just say the word, you own the word. You feel the syllables in your bones. It breaks bad habits. Most learners develop sloppy sounds. Chewing fixes that. It increases speaking confidence. When you master one hard word, you trust yourself more with the next. It builds articulation muscle, especially for long and complex words. Responsibility, comfortable, opportunity, misunderstanding, psychological. These words are not hard. They're just untrained. This is a focused pronunciation technique. Do this for 10 minutes a day. Step 1. Choose 5 challenging words. They can be long, confusing, or common words you say often. Comfortable, probably. Environment, literally. Advertisement. Step 3. Stretch and squeeze the sounds. Say the word loudly with stretched syllables. Comf, tuah, bull. Now say it fast, then slow, then loud, then soft, then serious, then smiling. This trains your muscle memory from every angle. Step 4. Use it in a sentence. This chair is very comfortable. Say this sentence 20 times while chewing the word comfortable clearly. Do this with all 5 words. By the end of the week, your mouth will know 35 to 40 words inside out. These will be your power words. Words you can say anytime, anywhere, with total confidence. You didn't just memorize them. You trained your mouth to pronounce them. And now, people will actually understand what you say. Without confusion, without repetition. That's the goal. Clarity plus control equals confidence. And chewing the words gives you all 3. Secret 9. The fast and clear game. Let's begin with a simple question. Can you speak English quickly and still be 100% clear? That's the real test of fluency, because many people speak fast, but nobody understands them. Others speak clearly, but so slowly that listeners lose interest. But fluent speakers do both. They speak fast and clear. Fast enough to sound confident, natural, and modern. Clear enough that every word lands in the listener's mind. And the only way to develop this skill is by playing a powerful speaking challenge every day. It's called the Fast and Clear Game. This game is fun. But more importantly, it trains your mouth, your brain, and your confidence like no other technique. Let's break it down fully. Most English learners think, if I speak fast, I'll sound fluent. But that's not true. If you speak too fast without control, your words melt into each other. You start mumbling. You skip sounds. You confuse listeners. You lose confidence. Speaking fast is not impressive unless every word is still understandable. Imagine a drummer who plays quickly, but offbeat, or a dancer who moves fast, but loses balance. Speed without clarity is like noise without music. You must train both, together. And that's what this game does. It's a daily challenge to help you speak 10 full sentences. Quickly, clearly, without hesitation, without mistakes, without pausing. It pushes your mouth, your mind, and your muscle memory at the same time. Think of it like English sprint training. You are not just practicing, you are pushing your limits. And when you train at high speed with clarity, your normal speaking becomes automatic. The 5 powerful benefits of this game. 1. It breaks hesitation. You don't have time to overthink. You learn to trust your voice. 2. It builds speaking rhythm. Your English starts flowing naturally like music. 3. It improves clarity under pressure. Anyone can speak clearly when calm. This trains clarity during real conversation speed. 4. It forces vocabulary automation. You stop searching for words. They start coming to you naturally. 5. It strengthens your mouth coordination. Your tongue, lips, and jaw move in harmony, like an instrument played with speed and grace. Step 1. Choose 10 real-life sentences. These must be sentences that you would actually use in conversations. Examples. Hi, I'm still learning English, but I'd love to practice with you. Can I ask you a quick question about this topic? Let me think about that for a moment. I didn't completely understand. Can you say it again? That sounds great. I'd love to know more. Write them down. Practice these until you feel familiar. Step 2. Set a timer for 5 minutes. In these 5 minutes, your job is simple but challenging. Say all 10 sentences. Fast but clearly. Say them again, and again, and again. Do at least 5 full rounds in 5 minutes. That's 50 sentence reps. But you don't just say them mindlessly. Each round, try to say it a little faster, but still clear. Say it a little louder, but not shout. Add a little emotion. Make it sound natural. Use full expression, not robotic. This combination creates an English explosion inside you. Step 3. Record 1 round. Record yourself saying all 10 sentences quickly and clearly in one go. Listen back. Ask, did I sound confident? Were all words clear? Did I stumble anywhere? Did it feel like I was speaking or performing? Then repeat and improve. This daily game turns your practice into performance, and performance is where real fluency is born. How this game transforms your speaking in 30 days. Day 1. You feel nervous. You make mistakes. Day 5. You start controlling your speed. Day 10. You stop hesitating. Day 15. You start enjoying speaking fast. Day 20. You sound clearer than ever before. Day 30. You walk into any conversation and speak, naturally, quickly, confidently. This is not a miracle, it's daily muscle training. You've practiced not just English, but how to speak it under pressure, with grace. You don't just sound like a student anymore, you sound like a communicator. That's what this game gives you. And no book or app ever can. Your mouth is your power. Train it, use it, speak without fear. Because when you speak English with confidence, you don't just learn a language. You unlock your future. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, your voice matters.